Hello, welcome back. I am Dragonborn Mask, and today I want to show you quickly some of my farms that I like to make and how they complement each other and work with each other. So I'm going to show these farms individually and how to build them in some upcoming episodes. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I will make some videos on how to make those. So let's get started here. So this first farm is a pumpkin and a melon farm. And I like to build these first, or as quickly as I can, at the beginning of the game. Pumpkins and melons are really good trades. They get you good XP, and they also give you the emeralds that you need to buy the books off the librarians. And that gets your gear going as quickly as possible. So I'll show quickly how this works. So we got 3 observers. They're observing the plant stalk there. As soon as it grows a pumpkin on either side, it will send a red sun signal behind it, all to the pistons. Then they break off. Then they enter into this water stream, and they get filled into this chest here. And then I got 4 villagers down in here. They're sleeping right now, but they're down there working. They got their own little farm that they can work on. Then you can quickly grab your stuff, go down there and trade with them, get your stuff done. Then also, this is a second part of this farm. While they're down there collecting the wheat and replanting, their inventories will actually fill up. And then after a while, they'll just leave everything down there. All the items will just be floating down there. And so I actually have a hopper minecart that's constantly running down there that collects any items that they drop. And then I'll show you how that works later. Okay, let's go on to the kelp farm. So this is 32 long by about 4 high. Kelp is a nice thing because it does give pretty good experience, and you can also use the dried kelp once it cooks into these smokers. You can use this dried kelp to make these dried kelp blocks. And then these blocks can be recycled into here, which is then used for fuel. And so what happens is it actually produces way more fuel than what it uses to burn up the dried kelp. So it makes a really good fuel source. And it's not a bad block to build with too. It's kind of makes nice walls and stuff. So then as the kelp blocks get built up, I can use them for my other furnaces. Now the kelp is it's a bit of a slow grower, so I have here a hopper clock, originally designed by Ethos Lab. And how this works is the items kind of run back and forth in between these 2 hoppers, and once one gets filled up, it depowers the other side. Then this block will kind of jump back and forth every time, like right now, just like that. Now that hopper is completely emptied. Now it fills back up and drains up this side. And you can kind of time it as well, so that's kind of nice, whatever your timing needs are. I think it's on like 2.5 minutes. So every 2.5 minutes, it's going to hit this bamboo farm. I'll show you that in a second. But the kelp farm, like 2.5 minutes is a bit too much, so I have to delay it down a bit. And this is what this kind of a mess is here. It's not the most condensed redstone, but I kind of like it bigger like this, where you can kind of visually see what's going on. So I'll kind of demonstrate. So this is the reset. So it starts there, and every signal will push a block over. Then this block will connect with the next block. Then that block will connect with the 3rd block. And finally, the 4th block will send the final signal to break the kelp. So that's kind of how it delays the. So it delays this by like four times. So the kelp probably goes off maybe every 8 minutes, I guess. So let's see. But I need to build this a lot bigger. I probably need to add probably about 6 layers of this to run one furnace steadily anyway. And I don't want to build them too big here on this realm, because they do create a lot of lag. So I'm trying to keep it down. Usually I build them like 64 long, but I only built them 32 long. So the bamboo is useful for a lot of things. You can use it as a wood source to craft whatever you would normally craft with, like oak wood or whatever wood you can find. And you can make bamboo planks and other varieties of bamboo. And also you can use them as a fuel source in your furnaces. So that is what I primarily use this for. And this is 10 tall by 32 wide. And they're about 2 tall each segment. Goes up about 2. Oh, you can see it far enough. You can see it all collects in the middle here. And it collects into these hoppers. Once they're full, it runs over to another farm that I have, which I will show you that in a minute. And that's a cactus farm. Let's go down here and see how this works. So this is my smelter, so I throw my items in there. Hit the cart. Runs back and forth and evenly distributes them. And then it's using that bamboo that's fallen down as a fuel source. And I got some coal in there just to help it run back to the other side, because it's not quite big enough yet. I probably need to add another 10 layers to that. Hopefully it don't cause too much lag on the server or a realm. You can see it's smelting away. I got making lots of stone for my mountain build. You might have seen that in another video. Check that out if you're interested in that. Okay, so now we got, so that's all these farms work together. Now let's show you the cactus farm. And this is primarily used for, again, experience. So how this works is you shut it down. Also you want your sword with looting on it, which I guess gives you a little more XP. So I'm at 26. Pull a piece out. Now I'm at 27. And we'll let that build back up again. So this is good for experience. It also makes a lot of green dye, if you want to dye something green. And if you have a lot of extra cactus, this actually works for another farm over here. And also the bamboo is traveling down this path, filling up these hoppers. Then once that gets full, it just kind of adds into this extra storage. In fact, an extra backup so it don't get wasted. And here's underneath the villagers, the farmers. I'll show you the minecarts running through here. So this minecart is picking up any wheat or seeds that the farmers leave behind. Then I can take these seeds, put in this little mini automatic bone meal farm. So I can add all these extra pieces that I'm not using. And this will create bone meal. And then I use the bone meal for this farm, which is a sugarcane farm. And you use sugarcane for making paper. You can make maps, or you can make your books, or use it to make rockets for your Electra, however you call it. So this farm, you put the bamboo into here. It goes into this dispenser. And also, it kind of works in passing, because this will slowly grow. Once the observer sees that it's up here, the observer will fire off that piston. It'll break the bamboo, or I mean the sugarcane. And then this hopper minecart will pick it up, drop into this hopper, into the chest. So I'll show you how that works. I have this up to a clock. And this is a clock using a comparator on subtract mode. So you've got that, so it's lit up. Then it runs a loop here just to add more of a delay to it. I'll show you that. We'll turn that on. So we can see this firing away. And it fires that piston. Each time this cup goes up to here, it fires out the piston automatically. And see here, it builds up pretty quickly. So that's pretty handy whenever I need a sugar cane, which I got plenty of that for now, so I'll shut this off. You can see here, this is building away pretty good. Let's see, so I think it's all I have for now. I usually build a moss farm as well. which you can get a lot of different moss things with that. The azalea plants and everything. But I probably won't build it on this realm, just because it's a lot of work, and I really don't need that much bone meal, so I'm not too worried about that. And then I'll probably be building a creeper farm for the gunpowder, or gunpowder farm. And I have a design for that as well. It's kind of a general mob farm, but it has creepers too. Alright, so I'll kind of show you these as I make them a little bigger. And then kind of show you what needs to keep up with them. Oh yeah, I'll show you this cactus farm, how this works. I don't think I showed that yet. Yeah, I didn't. So this here, the cactus doesn't like anything else next to it. It'll pop off. So this cactus will just grow by itself, and then it will connect to this fence here. Then it'll automatically pop it off into this water stream, and then down the drain. So these are pretty easy to build. They don't take any redstone, so all I need is cactus and lots of sand and water and fence posts. So I got 10 of these, and it pretty much takes 10 just to run one furnace. So I need to build probably another 10 more, just so it keeps up to these. Keeps that XP going good. You can see I'm at 27. You need quite a bit of levels to get your armor going. It's crazy. And so I think that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for those videos on how to specifically build these farms. I will show you how to do that block by block, each one individually, so it won't be too long. So if you're looking for a particular farm, you can just skip to that video. So great. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care.